Hey guys, Waterfowler41 here. A couple videos back, if you remember, I installed some TUFSKINS overlays on the front grille of my Raptor. We went with the carbon fiber, code orange outline, and then the matte dome finish. Gives it a nice clean look. Now in today's video, what we're going to be doing is installing a complementary overlay to the back of the truck that's going to kind of bring everything together. And while we're at it, we're also going to be installing an emblem inlay. So this is what we're looking at today. Very similar in color appearance. Carbon fiber, code orange outline, matte dome finish. But instead of saying Ford, this one says F-150. Because it is going to fill in this section on our tailgate. I don't have the Raptor with the applique, so we got the advantage of being able to do that. Now, TUFSKINS does make overlays for the applique applications. Since I don't have it, I don't really know exactly what they offer, but check them out. I'll leave their link down to their description, down in the description below. And while we're at it, Waterfowler41 is my coupon code for my channel. It will get you 10% off your order. I don't get anything from that, from the use of the coupon. I just get the satisfaction knowing that you all are saving on products that help you with your projects. But anyway, while we're going to be installing that F-150 emblem inlay, we're also going to install a just standard set of carbon fiber inlays from TUFSKINS inside the Raptor logo. So didn't want to go with code orange. I just felt like that would have been a little too much color here. I think it's going to be nice on the outline of the F-150, whereas here we're just going to go with standard carbon fiber with its domed look, and that's going to fill in the Raptor emblem here. Going to tie everything nice together, match the front. My OCD will be happy. But anyway, let's get everything set up. As far as supplies, super simple. Get yourself some isopropyl alcohol. This will help you clean the area. Paper towels and keep everything nice and clean. We're going to test fit. We're going to pull off the backing. We're going to install. Should be a straightforward project, but let's get the camera set up. All right, so we're going to start our project with the emblem inlay. Smaller part, a little bit easier to do this. It will be a nice warm up for us. A trick of the trade that I learned on my last truck is when you're cleaning out emblems like this, where there's a lot of little ridges, use Q-tips and get them soaked in your isopropyl and just basically outline everything. Just make sure that you get the isopropyl right into those crevices to clean things out. And then we can go back over it. So really the Q-tip is just there to get things in the little nooks and crannies that your typical shop cloth can't get into. All right, so that's done with the Q-tip. Now we'll just take our cloth here and then we'll just do one last go at cleaning everything up. All right, so everything's clean. We're gonna give that an opportunity to dry off, and then we'll get our emblem inlay out of the packing, do a little test fit, just to figure out what works, pull off the backing and slap it in there. Because these are Ford licensed, so this is the important part about TUFSKINS. Because these products are Ford licensed, you know that they're gonna be a perfect fit. So especially with emblems like this, where it's gotta go inside the actual emblem itself, these are gonna drop, these should theoretically drop right in there and look perfect. So anyway, let's get these out of the wrapping, and then we could start the install of the inlays. All right, so we got our inlay out of the wrapping, and I just did a little quick test fit, and these things will fit perfect. It's a little tight fit over on the T here, but once we get the backing off, we'll be able to push everything in there. But there's no like wiggle room. It basically fits right in the middle of everything, nice and easily. You don't really need to aim it too specifically. Same thing with the O. That's gonna drop right here. And you can see that fits perfectly as well. And then the last bit is the R. Now, the one thing I do wish is that there was no such thing as the Raptor R, because I do like the look of the Raptor with the last R being red, but I know that's for the Raptor R guys, and I got the Poverty Raptor, so we're gonna stay away from that. But on the Rebel, I ran the red R on there, and I thought it looked pretty sick. But anyway, on the Raptor, we're gonna keep things simple with all the carbon fiber. So let's go ahead, get the backing off, and install these guys. So here's the emblem inlay. It gives it a nice new clean look to it. Looks like a full-on carbon fiber emblem, and I like it a lot. Turned out really good. It was super easy to install. Now, let's turn our attention to this guy. So the first thing we're gonna do is exactly like what we did here. Wipe everything down with isopropyl alcohol, make sure all the nooks and crannies are cleaned up, and then we can go to install it. But let's test fit before, because with this, it was kind of idiot proof to do this emblem here. This one, you could mess up if you're not aiming it properly. And like I said, with the front, you want to figure out what you're going to use as your reference locations or your index on your sticker. So do you want to use the edge here, or do you want to use these internal turns? But we'll figure that out. Let's get everything cleaned up first. All right. First things first on the big emblem, scrub it down with some isopropyl. Pretty easy, just wash it down. Try to get over it that way, or I guess wipe around it too. That way, if your sticker accidentally hits up here, it's not gonna pick up any sort of dirt. And like I said, it is pretty crappy weather outside, and my truck is not clean, so a lot of dirt on this tailgate. So we're just gonna kind of spot clean this certain section here. That way we got a good clean sticking area. All right, that should be good. All right, we will let that dry now. And then we should be good shape. So we got our letters out. Similar to the front, like I said, we're gonna figure out what we wanna reference off of when we install these. That way we get them aimed pretty properly here. So we got our F, we got our little dash here that's gonna go inside this guy, and then the 150 as well. So by all accounts, test fit looks pretty simple. And the emblems do just kind of fall right into place, so let's make sure that we aim them properly. But this should be a pretty simple install. Let's go ahead and check that. The 5. All right, so as far as install, what I would suggest is you find a way so you're eye level with the emblem itself. That way you can guide everything into place, because you're gonna wanna make sure that this is spot on. So right there, it's a little crooked, but there it is gonna be perfect. So I think we are good to install the F. The F one, it is the biggest one, and it's got a lot of skinny pieces, which you can mess up if you're not careful. But we're gonna reference this piece right here. So I think what I'm gonna do is go like this, and then drop it, well, no, drop it like that. Okay, we'll figure it out. Let's do it. This stuff is super sticky once you push it down. So until you are 100% happy with where it's living, I would not push down the stuff. And with this, we're gonna halfway tear off the backing here. That way we have some kind of a cheater grip here. All right, we'll do one of the F's at a time, or one of the arms at a time. There we go. All right, F is on. Dash, looks like there's a little bit of room on here to go either way, so we're gonna try to center this one as much as possible. All right, let's do the 0, and then we are done with this project. If I could get the backing up. I gotta stop biting my nails, my God. All right, the hardest part of this whole project is getting the backing off if you bite your nails, so don't do that. It's not good. Bad habit. All right, so here is the final product, and it is looking great. So let's get the tripod out of the way. Let's get some of this backing picked up because I made a mess, and step back a tad. And there you go. Adds a little bit of pop to the rear of the F1, or the rear of the Raptor. And this emblem inlay looks pretty sick. I love carbon fiber. You guys know that. A lot of carbon fiber interior panels, but I just like the element of depth that it adds to emblems when you put it in there. Especially when it's real carbon fiber. You get some cool light reflectivity off of it. But anyway, that is how you install the rear tailgate F-150 inlay and then the Raptor emblem inlay. So there's 2 more that I'm looking at doing, and those are the ones on the hood scoop up front. But do remember, Waterfowler 41 right here will get you 10% off of anything on TUFSKINZ website. I don't get a cut of that. It just helps you save dollars on your next project. If you have any questions on these products or anything else that I've installed on my channel, leave them down in the comments below. I'll leave a link to these specific parts in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Appreciate it. Have a good one. Bye.